What would you say to the guys that are young, that are not quite yet retired?
He might not be rich in the moment. A lot of people expect that finished product, but we're all a work in progress.
People thought I'm from the bar, pick me up from the club.
Having a super hard time when I met her. One, I was going through, I guess you could say, depression in Iraq. I got injured in the military.
My dad would prepare a freaking sword ready to chop me if he see me with a guy. He's so kind. Like, he think about me.
I can't laugh and joke with my wife like she's my best friend. Then there's a disconnect somewhere.
If you're dating Black American, expect that he is big or,
Previously at the Black Filipino TV.
Asked permission to have her come with me. I pretended like I didn't know how to get back to Manila.
Yeah.
She heard that someone was getting ready to shoot me, and she came hauling ass on a motorbike, jumped and threw me in the house, like ready to take a bullet for me. No lie.
Black American coming. I said, "Ooh, I want to meet a Black American." I thought that all American is really white. I literally said, "Why is he darker than my shadow?"
That's just for other people. May see you guys and be influenced or inspired for them to have a successful long-term relationship.
For me, be willing to grow and don't be boring.
Yeah. And so what about you, Monami?
Me, it's like this. Like if me and you are hanging out, right? Let's say we've been best friends for like 15 years, right? Me and you we're gonna like have fun, we're gonna be open, laugh, and say whatever we feel like no filter, right? If I can be like that with you when I'm out doing my thing, I should be able to be the same way with my wife. If I can't laugh and joke with my wife like she's my best friend, then there's a disconnect somewhere, right? Like if I gotta be on eggshells or be super tight and clenched up or be nervous to say something, then there's a problem. You're not on the same page. You're not vibing with each other, and that's gonna lead to failure down the road at some point in time, or it's gonna lead to infidelity. Like your wife should be your best friend.
Yeah, for example, like there's a hot girl pass by when we're walking, and he was like, "Ooh, look, there's a big booty over there. She's sexy." And I was like, "Ooh, she's hot." Like those little things. If you can talk to your friend, why not to your wife?
Because if I was with you, I'd do the same thing.
Yeah.
So I should be able to have the same openness with my wife and not be like putting on the shades and on edge. It don't make no sense.
I understand.
That's the best friends. That's all.
And with a 10-year plus relationship, that's why they're still happily married. And people can learn. People can learn why they're together and why they stay together and why they're going to be together for a long time. But I wish you guys 20 more infinity. And these guys, this is another brother. He's officially a part of the passport. Would you consider yourself a passport bro?
Oh, you want to know something interesting?
Okay.
The Passport Bros site, passportbros.community. Designer.
Oh, you designed that?
Yeah.
He designed the Passport Bros community site. What's the website? What is it?
Passportbros.community. It's also on the App Store. And then I worked with him and his team to redesign it and give you guys something with a lot more features and functions.
All right, got it. So
if you want to learn a little bit about travel, hop on the Passport Bros app.
Yeah, so check out passportbros.community. He's actually affiliated with Aaron Ferris.
Like we're hitting the Bali soon. We're going to Singapore. We got to stop by Cambodia in a couple weeks.
Okay, so it's like you're visiting different Asian countries close by Thailand.
Right. Because it's easier. And everything's so close, and the flights is like nothing. It's pennies on a dollar.
Yeah. Are you with your kid or you're?
Our daughter. She's in the room doing her thing.
She's in the room right now.
Doing her study.
Monami mentioned yesterday that you guys stay in the Philippines for 8 years.
Five.
Oh, 5 years. I'm sorry. 5 years. And then you guys decided to go to US. And are you going to stay there for good, or are you coming back here to stay for good here in the Philippines?
We're going to be in the US. We travel a lot. We're both nomads since we were little. Like, travel's our thing. So we'll be in the US for a little while, and then we'll just see where it's fun to go to and go there, and then kind of bounce around. I think we'll be in like our 60s before we finally settle.
Travel while you're young. Jay and I
exactly. The world is big and it's beautiful, and there's so many places and so much to see.
Sure is.
Which country are you going to?
Where we're going to, or where she's been?
Oh yeah, maybe where you been to first?
Philippines, of course. Korea, Thailand. I've been in Thailand twice.
And then what else was
And
it?
then Japan, and then US. Yeah, we're going to Singapore, Bali,
Cambodia,
yeah.
Vietnam, Laos, Korea for a longer term. And then in the winter of next year, we'll be in Europe for a while because I spent 2 years in Europe. So I want to take her there so she can just see the beauty of Europe.
That's the digital nomad. If you work online, you can travel everywhere, right?
That's us.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's much better.
Can you tell guys? 'Cause a lot of guys, they hesitate. They hesitate to make a move. They'll watch my videos and then they'll go, okay, I'm just gonna wait. And then they'll say comments, oh, I'm gonna go out to the Philippines next year. I'm gonna go in 2 years. I'm gonna go when I retire. What could you say to the guys that are young, that are not quite yet retired?
I'll tell you this, like, cause my son, right? He's like my twin, my copy, same mindset, same work ethic, but he's stuck in the mindset of I have to work a 9 to 5. I have to do this. I have to get an apartment. I mean, he's solid. At 18, he finished college and high school in the same year. Like he's good. But he quit his business where he was making a lot of money to go work a 9 to 5 with his cousin because of the mentality of the US. And he's doing like 70 something hours a week sometimes. And he's only bringing in like 3,500. I'm like, son, what are you doing? Right. Yeah. I was like, you did 6 days with me and you made 4,400. And you're doing 60 hours here and you're making, 2,900 after taxes. I'm like, what are you doing? I think it's like a brainwashing. People are afraid of the unknown, right?
Yeah.
But nowadays you can make your whole living with this little device in your hand. So there's nothing to be afraid of. You find a place, you get with some expats, you ask questions, you learn how to earn remote, right? And it's too easy. There's so much information out there. Like you don't have to be afraid. Just take the leap and you'll be fine. Find some good people who aren't ignorant. Sorry, you know what I mean? And then get you a mentor. Everyone in this world needs a mentor, right? No one who's been successful has become successful on their own. If they tell you that they did, they're lying to you. Sorry. So get you a mentor and just take the leap. miaandmonami.com, like my primary business, I help people start their business online, build their website, build their social media, register their businesses, their LLCs, their S Corps, and teach them how to become an online entrepreneur. That's primarily what I've been doing for the last 10 years.
So guys, contact him if you're interested with that.
You know what to do.
Right.
If you need a mentor, he's right here.
Oh yeah.
How about you, Mia? Are you currently working, or you working under him, or you working in another job, or I don't know? Are you currently working right now?
He's right here.
She does her own thing. She makes all of her income with this little
Social
device
media.
right here. Sometimes she makes more than me, and I'm like, I'm quitting.
That's good to hear.
But like I said, it's too easy if you just consistency and just going for it, right? A lot of people get afraid to do something because they're like, oh, someone else is already doing something similar. It doesn't matter. There's 8 billion people out there, right? You need less than 1% that are going to just like you as the content creator that you are. So like the type of videos that you're doing, the audience you have, they watch it because they like their content, but they also watch it because they like you and who you are.
Right.
That's true.
So no matter what you do, if you get started, you're going to find the people who are like you. So you don't have to be afraid of oh, what if they don't like it?
The what ifs.
Yeah. What if they're mean to me in the comments?
Just pick it up and run with it. I tell so many people, like for instance, like you said with your son, I have my cousin, he's making this around the same thing, around $3,500 a month with a job where he's driving a bus. He hates it. He even has like a spine problem from driving. And it's like, okay, you don't need to do that. How about you do online work? You do something like what I've done in the past. And he just won't do it.
A lot of people won't. They get stuck in that. This is what I got to do. I've had friends I grew up with in high school, right? I tried to bring them into my business to work with me so that they can earn more and so that I can grow as well. And one of them, I won't say his name, but he's doing $17 an hour, picking up the trash on the side of the road. That's what he does, 40 hours a week. And then he goes to work at night at Red Lobster for a restaurant. So he's doing like 70 something hours a week just to bring in under 4,000. And I'm like, bro, what are you doing?
Right. People
But yeah, I can't get them. I can't get them to work with me.
It's just enough for the US bills. Like it's not even enough.
Yeah,
Yeah, you know the US right now, the cost of living is insane.
Oh, it's horrible. I went out there, I brought my son back. I was out in LA. I went to McDonald's. I went to Burger King. Oh, everything was through the roof. And I said, how are people doing this? Like when you're in the Philippines, you can eat organic broccoli and not even pay out the yin yang for it. And out there, you're paying all this money. It's for no reason. It's crazy.
Yeah, what is it? Like 4 apples cost more than McDonald's in the US right now.
Yeah.
It's sad.
Yeah, it's that's sad. If the apples are even real.
And I tell guys, what could you say to the guys? Because I'm one of those guys I believe in. I want to be planted in an environment or a place where people are friendly, people are nice, and people are used to turmoil. That's why I love the Philippines. Not that people are always going through bad things, but Philippines has been through hurricanes and so many things happen in Cebu. You know, everywhere's being trashed sometimes. That's how it feels. They can't get away from it. But what could you say to those guys? They need to understand they need to move before the next bad thing happens, before the next COVID happens, before the next something else, whatever it may be, happens, wherever they are, or the war.
You know, our history keeps repeating, so it's going to happen. It's not an if, it's just a when.
When. I feel the same way.
Right. So, and we saw how bad it was this last time. The whole world changed since 2019, and not for the better.
It did. And I say to guys all the time because when it happened, I was here in the Philippines. And so guys kept saying, I wish I could get there where you are. And I kept saying, you should be here where I am now. And then I told guys as well, I said, look, one didn't come yet. The next tragedy didn't happen yet. But it is happening soon. And guys still are hesitating. It's sad, man. It's sad.
We're in the Philippines when the pandemic hit. Mm-hmm. Not to say we didn't feel it, but because of the location we were at, it was really peaceful for us. Mm-hmm. We were in what they call a COVID-free community. We had all the food that we needed. There's like farmers inside the neighborhoods, fresh water. Like we really didn't get impacted much at all.
It was private subdivision.
Yeah,
that's why
it was just comfortable. Everyone was tested and everyone came back negative, so they considered us a COVID-free community during that time period.
You mentioned that you're trying to do a long-form YouTube video. Is that like a prank? Because I see your About Us in YouTube. It's like you're trying to do a prank wars or something, or you're gonna talk about relationship. What is what people need to expect on your YouTube channel for long-form?
That's a good question.
Content?
No idea.
Yeah, we set it up and we just she likes her. I'm gonna tease you right now.
What is it?
She likes her up and down, and I love my left to right. So we're still working on meeting in the middle. Maybe we can find a platform that goes like this.
Yeah.
Nothing to ask no more.
Because, that's right.
Anything.
The first part. Usually do impromptu questionnaire, so it's not like scripted.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's fine. Raw organic sometimes works out better.
Whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I have a question for Mia. So Mia, what is your message to Filipina, that dating Black American guy? Like, because sometimes I have a friend, she's asking me, why this Black American acting like this? Is it like that? What is your message to them? Like, for the Filipina, what's your message for them? Dating Black American.
Dating Black Americans.
Yeah.
Oh. If you really want to be with a Black American, I don't know. I can't be entitled to blame you. You're the one that says it.
It's from your perspective.
Okay, it's not my perspective.
Well, if she, I gotta say this. If she said on TikTok, she would say, "You need to be able to handle him." Joke. I'm joking.
Yeah, if you're dating Black American, expect that he is big.
I said, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait, first of all, you're not going to speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
Or,
Buy aspirin.
Buy aspirin after. There's pain reliever.
Oh, man.
Because some girls like Black American, some girls like, I don't like to date, I want guy that is dark, or because they're more masculine. So before you met him, you really like looking for a guy like, or you just fall in love. I don't know. Like,
get in trouble.
No.
Just riding the motorbike.
Actually, like people thought that I'm really like people thought I'm from the bar or I'm from the club. He picked me up from the club or whatsoever. I never even met a Black American before, and I thought he was white. Like I was in the deep forest, like I don't know, like because I wear sexy in social media, it doesn't mean that I am from the club or bar. Because first time I wear a shorts, it was 2019 here in Thailand, and he forced me to wear the shorts because he was even helping me cutting the shorts.
Yeah, literally, even just wearing shorts. The first time was 2019.
Yeah.
Kay, what did I tell you, Kay? Kay, what did I tell you, Kay? Didn't I tell you that, Kay? I said, Kay, he's probably behind her dressing like that. Didn't I say that?
Remember I
said he's behind it. He's behind it. I told my wife
he's
that
the one who's behind everything.
She wasn't allowed to date before she met me. Like she literally got in trouble just for riding on the back of someone's motorbike to get home. Like the day before she met me.
Yes. My dad would prepare a freaking sword ready to chop me if he see me with a guy.
Yeah. Oh wow!
So we got to Manila and he gave her the phone call.
What was that phone call?
Dad called me when I was with him in Manila and said, "It's time for you to, you know what I mean. It's time for you to
first time
do it." Oh. What are you talking about?
Oh yeah,
I wouldn't even give him a hug. For the first night we were there, I won't even give him a hug. Yeah,
and out of respect, I bought us separate beds and kept my distance and all that
stuff. Oh, that's so sweet.
Oh yeah.
I mean, gotta ease in, right? Can't be forceful.
Patience is key.
Yeah. Patience is definitely key.
So you really don't know like what you like until like you just fall in love, right? It's like you did because some girls like. I have a friend, she said, I want to date a Black American. I want darker guys. I don't like white guys. So it's like you really just fall in love with him.
Oh, yes. I fell in love. Oh, I'm telling you, I fell in love with him because when we were together for the first time, I was having like a headache. And he brought me these medicines. He went out for a bit. He bought me medicines. He bought me a sleeping clothes because I like to wear even bra when I freaking like go to sleep. I like to wear bra because I'm shy. So I was like, huh? Nobody even buy me a medicine before when I have headache or whatever. So I was like, he's so kind. Like, huh? You think about me? Okay, this guy's so kind.
Oh, I think the big answer to some of the questions that we see with a lot of the Filipinos that we know.
The what?
The 80-20 rule. Like they'll have their perfect guy, but they're always looking for the next best thing. And they just keep that pattern up until they get to like 40s, 50s. And they're like, oh, I never found the perfect guy, but he's been there 2 or 3 times already.
Yes.
Not be rich in the moment. He's gonna like not everyone, but a lot of people expect that finished product. But we're all a work in progress. Having a super hard time when I met her. One, I was going through, I don't know, I guess you could say depression because I got injured in Iraq. I got injured in the military and almost died. And they had to force me out. They retired me early. And I worked so hard. It took me 2 years to get into the military after being permanently disqualified twice. But I worked my ass off to finally get in and get accepted. And when I ended up having major heart failure and I got retired early, it was hard. It was a mental shock. You know what I mean? I wasn't ready for it. So I was in a deep depression. I wasn't good. When I first met her, my hair was super out. My beard was raggedy. Like I didn't care about anything.
Yeah.
I was a complete work in progress. Like I didn't have any motivation in me at all.
Yeah. Not just like physically, but financially as well.
Yeah. I wasn't doing good back then.
Yeah. Same thing with me. I came to the Philippines making $12 an hour. And I built myself with Kay.
Yeah, see, that's how it's supposed to be. Like, if you're looking for a finished product, you're never going to find it.
No.
Women weren't working with me back home. Yeah, they wouldn't. I was in New York too. Imagine, you couldn't imagine.
But it's a whole nother beast.
Yeah. All right, so you're finally free from bondage. Thank y'all for your time, and we'll let y'all know if y'all interested. Maybe if in the future we're having live streams, we'll invite you to come. You can always promote what you're doing. Or we'll even let you know maybe when I'm reacting to videos, if you want to come on and react, Manami, with me, that would be cool. And also I can get her input. That would be cool. It depends on what you guys are comfortable doing. But thank
super.
y'all
Yeah,
for
just give us a like 12-hour notice, and most of the time we're good.
Cool. So I'll definitely let you know.
You know what, Mia? Everybody thought you're like, I thought you're like 21, 22 years old only until Monami told us comment section of
No.
Facebook.
I'm almost 30. I'm telling you.
You're still looking young. You need to give me a
Smile a lot. I smile
Yeah.
a lot.
Everybody's looking.
Yeah, I dance like nobody's looking. I just being my
guys, but thank you. if there's anything we missed, you guys can elaborate more. But other than that, thank you for your time, and I appreciate you guys meeting me for this interview. But yeah, you guys, thank y'all for your time. Enjoy Thailand. Watching this video. If you like my content, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, if you like my content, you're welcome to go to my Buy Me a Coffee at buymeacoffee.com/JTBF. And there you can buy me a coffee, or you can book a consultation with me. I have consultations for a very small fee. Now at the bottom of this video, you'll see thanks there. You can give a thanks and make sure your comment is highlighted, and you can give a small donation that way as well. Guys, in the description, you'll see other videos of my other content that's great as well. So you can be sure to watch my other content there. Thank you for watching. See you next video.